We just saw.
Oh, okay. All right.
The whirlwind. What's it been like?
Yeah, I think after we had lost there at BU, it's kind of the next day. I think things were back in motion to come here, and I'm super excited to be here and learn from all these guys. Obviously, it's a pretty unreal organization to be a part of, and I'm just excited to learn and grow from these guys.
Your focus obviously was on BU and the season there, but was it hard to not get ahead of yourself at all with an NHL career ahead of you?
Honestly, it wasn't too bad. I think my mindset at BU was to win another championship, and unfortunately we fell a little short there with the way our season had gone. But like I had said, I'm super excited to be here and be a part of this organization.
Dante, you made the decision to return to BU for your junior season, but was the expectation always that after the season ended that you would come here?
Yeah, I think that was always the talks with my family and my agent. But when the time came to come here this year, at the end of this year, it was a bit of a no-brainer. So it's just a super exciting time for me right now, and I couldn't be happier.
How do you feel better? How do you feel better prepared for this experience now than you did a year ago when you may have considered coming out and playing after yourself?
I think just every aspect of my game I think grew. Played a lot of minutes at BU, and that could be good or bad, but I take it in stride, and I learned a lot. I was able to be a captain of a team that was obviously struggling all year, but through struggle I learned a lot, and I know how to handle myself and conduct a team. So I'm grateful for all the memories and experiences I had at BU and the coaching staff and my teammates and the sports staff, and there's those friendships and bonds will last a long time, and I just like I said, I'm super excited to be here and meet all these new faces and all these guys I've looked up to for quite some time now. So like I said, it's just an extreme exciting moment for me.
Is it a little overwhelming to join a team that is going to be making a playoff run and they've secured a playoff spot?
Yeah, it's just it's obviously an exciting time for the team this time around, clinching a playoff spot, and I just want to be here and do whatever I can to help the team and organization succeed. And so starting today in practice was a lot of fun, and just getting out there, being able to skate again. And so I hadn't skated probably in 5 days since our season had ended. So getting out there and kind of get my legs going was a lot of fun with the guys.
Any nerves going onto the ice? And I know Roman said his first game when he got called up, a lot of nervous. I mean, is that natural to have?
Yeah, I think overall there's definitely going to be some nerves, but I was a little bit nervous coming out to practice today, but getting on the ice and kind of getting the first drill, all that kind of went away, and the guys were super welcoming and helpful and helped me throughout practice and give me little hints to focus on, so I couldn't thank them enough for sure.
Hockey is hockey, but the learning how to be a pro, that kind of thing like that, goes a long way for veteran leadership. There's a lot of veteran leadership, young leadership in the room here.
Yeah, exactly. I think those guys were some of the first guys that came up to me and said hello and welcomed me to Nashville, and I think that I appreciate that a lot, and it just shows the kind of people they bring to Nashville and who are part of this organization. Very grounded and modest people. So it's just so real meeting some of these guys with seeing them on TV all the time. So just being able to learn from them and be on the same ice as them is something I won't forget.
I mean, it's out of your control, but the competitor in you wants to be on the ice and contribute right away, right?
Yeah, I think I'm a pretty competitive person, no matter what I'm doing. So, any chance I get to go out there and put on a Preds jersey and play for this organization, I think I'll try and make the most of it and help in any aspect I can.
I'm sorry if you asked this already, but I know your sisters were at Austin Pay. Are they still in the area now?
No, they're back in Vancouver right now. They definitely are going to come visit, hopefully in the near future, and they still have tons of friends and whatnot out here, and a lot of ties. So I'm sure I'll see lots of them, and but they're in Vancouver right now, and just I think their plan is to get their licenses transferred over to a Canadian license. So they're doing well though, and so.
Last one.
Sure, I know the way that the contract system works. I guess if you play in one game, it go through a year-year contract. I'm sure that's not the first thing on your mind, but is that a little bit of icing on the cake a little bit that you move, 1 year closer with just one game?
Yeah, it's obviously a pretty cool aspect, but I think right now I'm just super excited to be here. I'm not really worried about that side of things. I think I just want to get out there and skate and like I said, learn from all these guys and just be able to kind of cherish this moment as long as possible.
Thank you, Dante.